Hello everyone, it's Ethan from the Orlando Tourist here today on Sunday, August 15th, and we are going to cover some quick Horror Nights updates today. We're here for a short time. We're not going to be here as long as the other day, and we'll be back here later in the week. We're going to cover some new stuff though, like a new Halloween store that's open, and we're also going to talk about which Horror Night ticket should I buy this year, or should you guys buy, which has the best value. We're going to help inform you about which Horror Night ticket to purchase, so stay tuned. So I've just made it into Islands. It is the slow season right now, and it looks like they did have some park maps at the entrance of the park. But the first thing we're going to check on today is the new Halloween store, the All Hallows Eve Boutique, and it is in the Lost Continent. Last time we were here, which is the recent Thursday that just passed, we did see them setting up a sign at night, but now the store is officially open and we're going to go check it out. So it doesn't seem to be very busy at all. Once again, we are heading through the Lost Continent, and there is a huge storm on its way, so we're going to try to cover this quick. And then after we cover all the updates here, we are going to cover all the Horror Night updates in the other park as well. So I talked about the rumor of Poseidon's Fury closing last time I was here, and it getting replaced by a Zelda ride. Even though you may have heard that rumor, it is not going to be officially closing. And it seems like the legend of, it seems like the Poseidon's Fury attraction does have an official reopening team to open it in the next few weeks, and it will open. They're just doing some refurbishment to it, and it won't last too long. So we are now coming up to the All Hallows Eve Boutique store. It is right next to the mythical fountain in the Lost Continent, and by where Hagrid's was. And go check it out. We do have the giant skeleton pumpkin right here. And this is supposed to be Nathaniel Crow. There's a poster that talks about it. We have a lot of props up here. A lot of Beetlejuice merchandise. We have a cat with a monocle on the sides of the building. We're gonna go cover the merchandise in a minute, but there is a lot of props all around the building. And this store just did open up this weekend. We're gonna head into the main area of the store. There's a whole hearse over here, it looks like, with some pumpkins.
Two more times.
And it looks like a lot of the props that were in last year's tribute store. Props everywhere around this thing. It smells wonderful in here with some false scents. Creepy music going on. Looks like we have some decorations here. It looks like the old tribute, or the new tribute store facade, which we will cover in the new park. In the other park, we will cover this. Looks pretty cool. The hearse, the checkout counters. You can buy scented candles over here. And this is not the tribute store, this is just a store in Islands of Adventure. You can buy a lot of different things over here, but we're going to check out the main merchandise now. These are all miscellaneous items you could buy. Some random shirts, some voodoo dolls.
Recently, but I went because I went to go apply.
There's some random shirts over here. Over here we have the main Beetlejuice and Icons merch, so let's go cover that. We have the Icons merch in this park with some candy bars, some other candies, popcorn. We have the Icons mug. We have a brand new Jack the Clown shirt. This thing looks awesome. The front of it, that's the front. This is the back. And it looks like this shirt does cost $30. They have the Horror Night socks, they have Chucky socks, they have light up bracelets for Horror Nights. We're gonna keep looking around. They have some Beetlejuice keychains that they did have earlier in the year for preview merchandise. They have Bride of Frankenstein magnets, more Beetlejuice pins. They have some headbands, and they did bring back the Icons lanyard and the Beetlejuice lanyard, and they are $15 each. They have basic lanyard pouches. They have the Icons pins 4-pack, and the Icons and all the 4-pack pins are $11 each. They have a new lanyard pouch as well, and this one's $5. If you want the normal one, it is $1. They do have a Beetlejuice hoodie over here. They have the Beetlejuice preview shirt as well. And they have the Beetlejuice popcorn, the Beetlesnake shirt, Beetlejuice magnet, and some glasses over here. The mugs are back. They did have a $75 denim jacket for the Icons, but it is sold out now. We have more Bride of Frankenstein merchandise over here with the shirts that were in the 5 and Dime. They did have some Icon masks, but it looks like they are sold out of those as well. So that's kind of unfortunate. Some miscellaneous items here you can get, including the voodoo dolls. So the store has really cool decorations, tons of photo ops. It's awesome. The music, the atmosphere, the smells, it's awesome in here. So they are out of the mask. They will be restocking it. The shirts are $30. But yeah, the store will be open from now until the end of Halloween Horror Nights. So definitely come check it out while you can. So that's gonna do it for us in the store today. It was really cool to check out. We did see them put the sign up in my last video, and we did cover a lot of Horror Night updates, so definitely watch that one as well. Check out that store if you're in Islands, tons of good merchandise. It's like an extra tribute store. We have one tribute store that's being built right now in studios, and then this one's like a bonus one. So it's really cool that we get the extra merchandise, and they're selling merchandise in Islands of Adventure, so that's really neat. So even though the lines are short today, we aren't going to be doing any rides because I will come back later in the week. But today, we are just checking out the store and the Horror Night updates, so that's where we are headed right now. But on the way there, we're going to discuss which Horror Night pass should you be getting for Horror Nights, which pass has the best value, and which is worth your money. So to start, single night tickets start at $71, and that's for starting at, because earlier in the season the tickets are typically cheaper in September and the prices raise later in the season. So around October you will be paying more, and weekdays are always cheaper than weekends. But if you are an annual pass holder, you will be getting a discount on your single night tickets. Instead of it costing $71, which is the starting price, you can get it for $65 instead. Now, the annual pass holder discount will not be able to be used on multi-night tickets this year. Only on single night tickets and RIP tours. The RIP tour is basically like a normal VIP tour that they have during park hours, but it's for Horror Nights. So it allows you to do front of the line for all the houses. You won't miss any shows, and you'll see all the scare zones, and you'll do all the rides. So that's a separately ticketed package, and I'm not going to be covering that today. And they also have the Unmasking the Horror tour, and I don't think you get a discount on that one, but what that is it allows you to go through the haunted houses during the daytime and see all the details with the lights on, no scare actors. And they have a 3-house and a 6-house package. So the 3-house and the 6-house are typically different houses. So if you want to see most of the houses, you have to get both of them. And then there's typically one house they don't include. But we don't know which houses they are yet. It depends on the day you go to buy your Unmasking the Horror tour. Next, we're going to be talking about multi-night tickets for Halloween Horror Nights. The cheapest multi-night ticket you can buy for Halloween Horror Nights is the Rush of Fear Pass, and it costs $130, and you get the first 16 nights of the event, so you don't get the full event, and it's only September. It's not including the last weekend of September though, so it's only the first 16 nights that they have the event. So it's not including every day of September either, because the event does not happen every day in September. So to reiterate, the Rush of Fear Pass ends on September 26th, and you can't go the following, even though the next weekend is the beginning of October. Thursday you should technically be able to go because it's still September, but for some reason you can't. So it does end on the 26th if you get the Rush of Fear Pass. And if you get the Rush of Fear pass, it has an $8 value per night. So if you were to take the total price and divide it by the 16 nights, it would cost $8 per night if you went each night. So just to give you in perspective, we're going to be doing that for each of the passes so you can get a perspective of how much it would cost and which pass has the best value. And as we're walking to Universal, it looks like the globe is spinning again. It was not spinning on Thursday in the week prior, and we have a lot of truss work out as well. So it's good to see that. And that's all in preparation for Halloween Horror Nights. They do have more park maps in this park as well. We're gonna head around. The scare zone over here we have covered in recent videos, but we're gonna start and pull right down Hollywood and make a full loop, and we'll cover the scare zone last. The next multi-night pass you can get is the bottom of the barrel, the basic frequent fear passes, and it's 26 nights of the event from Sunday to Thursday. And this pass, once again, is $160, and basically if you divide up the price per the nights, it does cost around $6 per night. This pass is good for those that don't want to come on the weekends because it's quieter during the week, but also you do get the full opening weekend of Halloween Horror Nights included with this pass, but you do not get the closing weekend. And this pass does have a $6 value. We're now coming up onto the Hollywood zone. We were here the other day, the truss structures were here, but this invasion stage right here was not here. This is really cool to see. We also have a little scaffolding set right here, and we have another stage for Treeks and Foons, which is a scare zone in Islands of Adventure with the giant clowns on bungee springs and some foam in the streets. I'm hoping to see that foam. We're gonna head into the Halloween Horror Nights 5 and Dime store. It's just a temporary location for Halloween Horror Nights merchandise, but they do have Texas Chainsaw Massacre shirts that are now on display. And these shirts are $30. This is pretty cool. It's got the words Texas Chainsaw Massacre on the sleeve. And it looks like we have like three-dimensional blood here. It's got like textured blood. It looks really awesome. We do have more icons, merchandise over here. The socks, the glasses, the popcorn. And if we're over here, we also have more socks, more Jack shirts. We have some Beetle Snake shirts. We have the original Jack shirts, and we also have the Haunting a Hill House shirts. While we're exiting the store, there is a line for the Pass Holder Lounge. You can get your August pin, and they did recently show what the Pass Holder pin is for September. We're gonna have a Jack the Clown pin and an Icons magnet, and I'll put a picture of that on screen. And tomorrow does also start the beginning of Pass Holder Days, and it's from now, and I forgot the date it's until, but I'll put that up on the screen as well. We're gonna have another pass holder magnet you can get for free. We're gonna have like 30% off express passes. You can buy hotels starting at $69 a night. There's a lot of free goodies you can get, a lot of just discounted stuff, and it's really cool. Good appreciation for Universal's pass holders. We do have another set of scaffolding on this side of the street. We have the Vamp 55 stage, which we did cover last time, but now it has the 3D car on it. And we also have a Halloween Horror Night looking cemetery stage right over there. So these stages down Hollywood are for the Eddie Scare Zone. It's called the Lights Camera Haction, and basically they're filming movie sets, and it's basically each movie set is one of the scare zones from the past. It pays tribute to them, and Eddie's gonna interrupt and invade while they're filming the movies. The next frequent fear I'm going to talk about is the Frequent Fear Pass Plus, and that includes Fridays. So it includes everything from the base one plus the Friday nights. So the first one I talked about, the normal Frequent Fear that costed $160, does not include Fridays and Saturdays, but this one does include Fridays but not Saturdays. Now, even though it does not include Saturdays, it does include the opening Saturday and closing Saturday. So you get the whole opening and closing weekend. The base Frequent Fear Pass does not include those. And this Frequent Fear Pass Plus does cost $190, and it's got a $5 value per night. And this is the best value pass you can get this year. We are now coming up into the Terra Queen zone, and it's called the Gorewood Forest. We did see this prop while we were looking at facades through the bushes. It was held backstage, but now it is out in the open. It's a pretty cool prop. We have more stuff over here. This is supposed to be a stage. Very interesting props. It definitely does have the Horror Night smell. We have the tattered material along the fencing. We got mysterious wooden poles over here. Truss beams with lighting on top. And we have a new shack over here. And this shack was from the Terror Mines. So we're gonna have some monsters from the Terror Mines here. And we have another wooden pole here and another shack down there. So we will have monsters from the Terror Mines here. This is the little shack for them. I really wonder what's gonna be in that little cage structure over there and these wooden poles. I have no clue. We do have more tattered fence designs over here. And once again, another wooden pole. And like I said before, another shack over here. So this should be interesting. We have another pole at the very end of the scare zone. And there should be a lot of cool characters in here. This is the Terra Queen zone. The Gorewood Forest is what it's called. We're gonna see if Animal Actors has a show going on right now. I doubt it does. But if it does, we can get a really cool facade view of Puppet Theater. And I did catch this view last time I was here, so I will link that video again for you guys. But we're gonna see if we can get it right now for you guys. And you get the full facade, or a good portion of it, for Puppet Theater. If it's not open right now, then I guess we can't do it today. This show starts at 2:30, so we're actually gonna get our Simpsons coverage of the Horror Nights and then come back here while the show starts, because there is a line to get in, and I believe we can enter the show mid-showing. So it doesn't matter when we come in to watch it. On the way to Simpsons, we have one more Frequent Fear Pass to cover, and this one is the Frequent Fear Pass, the ultimate one, and it does include 42 nights. I didn't talk about how many nights the Frequent Fear Pass Plus does include. It includes 35 nights, but the Frequent Fear Pass Ultimate includes all 42 nights of the event, and it does cost $285. This pass is a whole $95 difference from the Frequent Fear Pass Plus. So, like I said, the Rush of Fear costs $130, the Frequent Fear Bottom Barrel costs $160, Frequent Fear Pass Plus costs $190, and the Frequent Fear Pass Ultimate costs $285. And this pass is going to be the most expensive and most priciest per night, at an $8 value per night. So it is definitely not worth it. And it's close to an $8 value. It's like a $7, but it is just not worth it. I do not recommend it. Now, the reason people are going to buy this pass, and the only reason I would say to get it, is because it does include Saturdays, all Saturdays of the event. Now, the only way to go on Saturdays is 1, if you buy a single night ticket, 2, if you get the Rush of Fear, and 3, if you get the Frequent Fear Pass Ultimate. The reason I'm not getting the Ultimate is because I'm going to try to visit some other haunts on Saturdays, and Saturdays are the busiest nights of the event, but everyone does have more availability to go on Saturdays. So, but I also didn't want to get the Rush of Fear because I won't be going the whole event if I got the Rush of Fear. So instead, I'm going to go during the weekdays. It does include Fridays and Sundays, so I will be going on those days as well. But now we are going to go get some facade views of Puppet Theater and Wicked Growth. So this is our view. We're gonna go turn on the big lens so you can get a nice up close view. Now we've zoomed in. That is the Wicked Growth facade right over there. There is another pumpkin spire on the other side, so there's 2 of those. In this truck, the yellow one here, the flatbed, had that giant cage on it last time we were here from the Terra Queen zone, but it is now placed in the zone. So that is not on there anymore. There are no updates I can see right now for the Wicked Growth facade, but it is looking good and I can't wait to go inside that house. But we also have Puppet Theater to cover while we're over here. Looks like we have a squirrel in frame, but that won't block our view. We have the A.L. Kane & Co., which is part of the Puppet Theater facade. It's a reference to the Kane family. And we have that Root. That is a Scare Zone set piece, and it's rumored to be going into the Terra Queen zone. So that's another Root piece over there. There's 2 of them. That's both of them right there. Here's a close-up of the Puppet Theater facade. You got the posters on the wall on the facade. It's Pasek's puppet troupe, and they have taken over the theater to kill the audience. Here's the facade here. The Grandeur Theater. That's the theater lighting. Can't wait for this facade. This house in general looks so good. It looks so awesome. We also have a lot of rock work down here, and that's all for the Terra Queen zone props. All part of the set pieces. Here's another angle of the puppet theater facade. You have the pillars over there. Broken building. Looks awesome. I love how you can see the three-dimensional shaping of that theater entrance. It looks so cool. And that's pretty much all we could see backstage. It's not even backstage, we're right next to the Simpsons attraction. This is in park view. I hope you guys enjoyed the facade views we got from by Simpsons, but now we're gonna go by Animal Actors. Now that the show's about to start, we're gonna head there, get some views of puppet theater, and then head back and cover more scare zones. Also, in the comments below, let me know which Horror Nights ticket you're gonna get this year. Let me know if you're gonna get a single night ticket or if you're gonna come the whole event. And let me know which ticket you wanna get and which multi-night pass you're looking at buying. So we're heading into Animal Actors right now. The show is about to start in 5 minutes, but we are not here for the show once again. This is an interesting way to enter into Animal Actors, so we'll see. So we see the puppet theater facade. We're gonna strap on that big lens again, just to get a close-up of that for you. So it looks like we have the facade right there. They are adding more decor right now. The facade looks so awesome.
My name is Cheyenne Baguette. I'm from Wichita, Kansas.
This is awesome. See the side over there. They have the fencing.
I'm from Stuart, Florida.
Hi, my name is Arissa
Looks so
Roberts.
good.
I'm from the best part of
The view of the side as well.
Probably when the little light bulb goes off. Not just for the animal, but also for us as trainers.
This facade looks so awesome.
Really creating a link.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the puppet theater facade as well. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss out on any more facade views and just construction views in general. We're gonna head towards the rest of the park and get more streets. We have to cover Crypt TV, we have to cover Seek and Destroy again, and we also have to cover the 30 Years 30 Fears zone because there are some updates in each of the zones. We were here last Thursday and there have not been any changes to the Scary Ohio facade. But there was a change when we were there on Thursday, but from Thursday to now there has not been a change. So all the new changes for the Scary Ohio facade we have recently covered. So that is in my last video, but we are not going to cover it today. So right out here is Fear Factor Live, and this is going to be the Halloween Nightmare Fuel stage show. They are doing lighting tests right now and some audio tests. Probably some rehearsals soon as well. We don't really know what's going on in there though, because most of the stuff happens at night and we can't get a clear view inside there. The other show they're having this year is the Marathon of Mayhem, Factory of Fear, and that's going to be a water show just like it was last year. And it will feature Jack the Clown. Something else around here is the new Chucky photo op, and it is on the bridge here. It's not even like a scare zone, it's just its own separate area. It's in front of Men in Black and Fear Factor, but it's a whole Chucky photo op. Came by surprise. Chucky is on some merch this year, so it does make sense why he's here. And this looks like a similar setup to the 2018 Scare Zone, but it's not just a Scare Zone, this is just a little photo op thing. And it is promoting the new series on Sci-Fi and USA. Right now we are heading into the Crypt TV zone. There's a lot more lighting and scenic decorations all around the zone since the last time we were here. This looks awesome. We have a lot of lighting rigs up here with some really interesting lighting. Some decorations here. We got the Merry Christmas decorations over here. And all the logos with Crypt TV on it have been revealed for each prop, each set piece. This is one of the set pieces. More Christmas decorations over here. It looks like we have some bodies hanging over here by the spider prop and some webs. We have the door over here with the woods background set piece. We have another piece over here with some like trophies. Looks like athletic kind of props. This looks pretty interesting. And we have another just random stage setup over here. This shower scene right here has a lot more going on now. The mirror has been uncovered. Got some words there. The Crypt TV is uncovered down here as well. Some shower curtains set up, a lot going on. And now we are heading out of the Crypt TV zone. So we have some props out for Seek and Destroy. We have covered this zone a lot. There's not much of anything else new going on here. Everything is pretty much complete. There are a couple updates though that I will share with you. Some props over here, some barrels, another stage over here. So right over here we have a set, and we have a TV screen right in the middle over here. This zone does look pretty cool. An apocalyptic kind of controlling zone. Definitely futuristic. This looks pretty neat. We have more props here. The main stage is the other piece that did get an update. And it got another screen as well. This one got a huge LED screen. When we were here last time, the tribute store was halfway built, but now the facade is fully there. The tribute store is not open yet though, and it will officially open on August 27th, and it will open on August 26th for pass holders, and it will open at 1 p.m. that day as well. This store looks really cool. If you want to get here, remember, come the 26th or the 27th. Get some of that merchandise before it sells out. Everyone's over here crowding around the store, so it will be definitely popular. Here's the stage over here. All of the Olympic decorations are gone. They're going to hopefully start putting some Horror Night props over here. And we do have one more scare zone to cover today. Again, a few minor changes in here. We have covered it recently, but we're going to cover it again for you guys. They have announced all of the houses this year. I did talk about that when I was here last week. This house in the Shrek Theater will be called Case Files Unearthed, Legendary Truth. And right over here we have the 30 Years of Fear Scare Zone. And the only new update we have this week in the zone is some new lighting rigs. The things with the circular discs that I've been wondering what they do, it looks like they're just for lighting that spins around. It's pretty cool looking. They've added a lot of new rigs in this zone. So we are getting closer and closer, and we have all the props set out already as well. So that's gonna be it for today. We're hopefully gonna be back later at the end of the week, cover some more Horror Night construction updates. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the coverage of the new store and me running down through all the ticket prices and options that you can get during Horror Nights this year. Once again, let me know which ones you actually purchase, and definitely look at all those options, analyze them, and decide what you want before buying your ticket. And another thing I want to say about the tickets is if you buy them online, you could save $20 rather than buying at the front gate. We haven't purchased our tickets yet, but I will get mine in the next couple weeks. And if you do purchase them online, you can print them out at the will call kiosk in the park. Many people do have their tickets already. But if you did enjoy the video, let me know. Subscribe, like it, stay tuned for the next one. Follow me on social media at Ethan Hershaft on Twitter, and on Instagram it's at Florida Theme Park Pics. Stay tuned.